Hey everybody, welcome back to some more war game, and I got asked to play this deck, Entente Moto. And oh boy. Now, I am actually quite the Entente Moto enjoyer. It is by no means a top tier deck, but it's just fun to play. It's just fun to play to me. But this is not not the best Entente Moto that I've ever seen. For starters, when you're playing motorized, unless you're playing like a really wacky niche, I don't know, like Norway motorized 1980 or something, where you simply don't have the amount of choices. You should never leave any recon slots open, right? Recon slots in general are very powerful, and on top of that, these last two slots only cost 1 point each. Not to mention you get free veterancy on top of all those things. So leaving those two slots open is just a big no-no. Similar to Mech and Moto, right? You don't really want to leave those last slots open because they're 1 point. And just like infantry, recon can be so versatile. There's so many different types of recon that, unlike let's say tanks or anti-air or something, you're not just getting more of the same usually. You can use those slots to increase versatility. Have plug different holes, etc., etc. Or just allow you to upvet more and thus just use multiple slots for the same unit, but you have them upvetted. You get the gist. So that's the first thing. The next thing is, I mean, the Hera is great, but you don't really get a whole lot. You don't really gain anything out of the veteran senior recon tab, right? Those guys barely fight and you know don't have any transports that can fight reasonably. The Senkai, I mean, they have 95% base accuracy. I suppose their M84 is gonna be better, but they're still two men only. So they barely benefit from this. BRDM2, I suppose. I'm a BRDM2 enjoyer. But where's your M80A one? Where's your Snezhka? Where's your Greyhound? Where's your Isvidyat? Where are your Specialnies? Yeah. Infantry tab. I mean, somebody really likes Brodskapesh, and fair enough, they're great. They're a great squad. But you get 3 cards of them. Just up with them, please, for the love of God. You don't need 48 of those bad boys. Unless you do. In which case, maybe I'm in the wrong. Other than that, I feel like you should not skip Padobranti 90. Um, you have no MS-17 either in this deck, right? None. And when you're playing a fob, I mean, MS-17 in general is incredibly powerful and just worth using, period, because it's so good. But then, especially when you have a fob where you can really afford to also resupply them, there's no reason not to put at least one, let's say, 8 per card infantry squad in the your deck. And Lekka Perota are also a pretty good squad. You could also just get Granatomets, you could get Panzerovnici, Ostrela 3 out of those if you want them really cheap. Conquerors M, even Proskomnici or Specialny as well. So yeah. Tank tab, I guess, is fine. Probably would like to see them upgraded. Anti-air, no Prachka. I feel like you don't really need the Osa AKM when you have the Neva M1. And then you can just for wheeled anti-helo support or something, you can still use the Prachka. I definitely think you should replace the Osa with the Prachka. Orkan, okay, here's the thing. It has a 30-second aim time. That's the big downside of this unit. That does make it bad, but I'd probably still prefer using the Plummen or the Nora, but this fair enough. You still get 2 per card, which is really good. So there's that. Prime water is fine. Logistics still again only 7. I'm not a fan of 50-point supply tracks, but when I'm running a fob, I don't really like the 40-point supply tracks either, so it is what it is. But you get 30-point ones, so yeah, I would have preferred those. Helicopters are fine. I guess you don't need the MI-17 really when you have this. Would like to see the Gamma too, but the person who sent this in said they just can't get it to work, which is fair enough. I think what you have to keep in mind is you shouldn't treat them as an anti-air helicopter. They're really an inter-vehicle helicopter that you just try to stay alive or keep alive, and maybe even mass 2 or 3 of them. Just use them, especially when you have a farm. Just use them against anything. Don't bother trying to micro them unless it's really, really important to kill something very specific, of course. Like, don't try to micro their missiles. Keep turn them off and on or something. They're 45 points, right? Yes, it's only a Igla one, but this has 24 AP. Just be very aggressive with their usage. To keep them down with it, honestly. Always just get them very fast. I think they're incredibly powerful. I don't utilize them enough myself, I think. I often forget about them. But I think they're incredibly powerful. Um, it's just that you gotta get out of the mindset of something like a Celtic or Fennec Toad 2 or something. It doesn't do anything amazingly, but as long as you just keep them alive, they're gonna be useful against a lot of things. Yes, a single one is not gonna be able to kill a hind almost ever unless you get really lucky with critical hits and such. But sometimes just dealing 4 additional damage can already be good enough for what you need. I think they're just very, very good. And the air tab looks okay except for the L18. Definitely up with this. You want to up with this, especially since you run 2 cards of ASFs. You should up with this basically no matter what. But especially when you have a second card of ASF, you should up with this. Might just be a misclick. If it was a misclick, go ahead and up with this in your own deck. You know what? Nah, I'm not gonna remove this. I'll just discard the change here. Gotta play it as it is, even if it has literally no impact on the game in ranked. Vehicle tab, not really complain. I think the 2 most important vehicles, the Pram and the Polo, are in. Raketage is funny and all, but it's just very, very impractical. It's just like, yes, when it gets to fire, it can dish out some good damage, but it's just very impractical with this short range, no turret, no real stabilizer. Technically it does, but since the rocket pods can't turn, it can only shoot forward while moving, and that's, especially with its low range also, just you virtually never see a stabilizer being used. It's, for how cool this unit is, it's unfortunately just kind of, the coolness is wasted on its mediocre stats. This could be upgraded as well, but maybe not. I like to use them a lot. Yeah, it's not gonna be an easy fight. So let's see how we can do. We got Tom Lev again. We played against him a couple of times. I think we got a decent map for this. Mudfight would have been, I think, really bad, but this might be one. This is one of the better ones. Even given the way this deck is set up, this might even be the best map we could have gotten. Like, usually you really want like nuclear or punch bowl. Nuclear might still be better because of the Britska Pesh. But punch bowl might not be so great because we have really weak vehicle type, but I think we can make work a lot more there. Not being able to deny helicopters with anything is bad. Right, we don't have an L17K either to snap helos, so that's another weakness. And we can't try to get around with gammas, so that's bad. We're gonna get an also AKM, at least we have wheeled AA, but the Brachka would also be better as it has more anti-helo range. This Bob, we're gonna try to sneak around there. Let's Capesh around there as well. Too bad spending 45 points on something. You know what? Let's spend these and get more than just 2 Britska Pesh. Let's get 4 Britska Pesh. There you go. You want a bunch of those bad boys. I mean, for town fighting, they're basically the same. Might as well spend those 10 extra points, right? Fight in there. And more. Just Britska Pesh everywhere. Let's not leave this in the base. This is too scary. We need Heras. I'm thinking. I would really like to start with 2 CVs, you know? Drug here. Drug here, drug here? Maybe, you know what? We don't need to send this right away. I think we can we don't need this that early. Get one of you actually. Alright, I'm ready. Let me just take a sip. Do not forget to hydrate. Hydration is very important. Good luck, fun. It's definitely not gonna be an easy match, I can tell you that. It would already not be that easy if you played the way I built this deck. But, no offense. And you know, your decks don't have to be perfect, right? You should have fun with your decks. If you are just better with the way you build your decks, or just build it bad on purpose, although I don't think a lot of people do that. They just either think it's well built or just can play with that way better for one reason or another. That's obviously fine. But it is not, and I think I made it clear already, definitely not the way that I would ever build this deck. I mean, it's not that crazy bad, right? Don't get me wrong. This is by no means like unplayable or anything like that. It's a bow 105. Could be Dutch, could be German. Either way, likely Dutch-German. This is Dutch. No, that's the number 3. Yeah, Dutch-German coalition. I guess it could be blue mixed, but you'd probably not use the bow if you're playing blue mixed. Either way, this looks like a reasonable push over here. Let's send more. Interesting. That's enough 104. Fair enough. It's just attack move forward. Oh no, there's actually being pushed on here. Alright, let's get more rooks. Oh no, that was that thing. Let's get the O's out of here. This has still to rip me, yeah. Nice, we killed the thing there, whatever that was. We just got destroyed there, holy smokes. Fire support would be crazy, but I can't really... it's really difficult to retreat with those guys, actually. Ugh. Get this also into safety. Get a hind, I guess. Those two ones are actually... I should have... Oh my god, just got destroyed there. I should have not... Such a huge misplay in hindsight to not send those proletari in there. I did not expect him to just ignore the town. Not ignore the town, but just move in there with his vehicles in the first place. Oh, that was such a big misplay. Should not have done that. Oh yeah, I sent distress reinforcements. Ugh, oh well. Don't forget that we have a foothold in feeder, and we got like a decent +2 tick going on here. Line of sight, man. I have no mortar. So the rooks are doing something here. Don't know where SA is, if there is any. Nice. Right, might be able to salvage this. Tab 71 did a good job. I don't think it's worth trying to risk leaving them in there. Let's try to retreat them. Oh, this is unfortunate. There's almost Total Rip 95. They're gonna be very tough to fight. One of the best shock squads you can get for, you know, town fighting and such. So hold. Should probably try to take the defensive and start ticking. But even then, I'm not sure if, because the problem then is, how do you stop like a mech assault, right? When you moto in a defensive position, right? We're not in a forward defensive position. Oh, come on, really? Oh no. So unfortunate that we did not get them out alive. They were panicked, so they took ages to move up there, right? It's unfortunate. Get some. You. Actually, let's not do that because being in vehicles spotted easier and thus could give something away. So let's just use defensively for now. Start by getting SCV, I think. Or you know what? Let's use the Orkan. It's not a smart thing, but I want to use the Orkan. Get you a bit back here. Shit. Oh well. There's Milan in there. I think I fired in there, which is exactly what those leopards seem to be. Let's just use the entire salvo. With the long aim time, I don't think it's worth trying to split the salvo. I think I... Did I fire it here? Ugh, I did! Maybe I did. Maybe I fired it like here. I got a hit. Clearly retreating in there. I was really hoping those Senko would be able to spot them at that range. That's in the minimum range, it's so funny. Like a really big maximum range is not always a good thing. In fact, most of the time it's not. We want the sweet spot, at least for MLRS, because they have usually a much bigger minimum range in relation to the maximum range. For howitzers, it's usually not as big of a deal. Also try to fire position them. Good motor, good motor. Yeah, BVT doing still a decent job, but try something. I don't even know what kind of AA there was. I presume man pants mainly. Reloading. Oh really? Ah. I even got something, yeah, but I get an escort. See, in L17K I could just hate this. I hate the way this deck is built. I hate it. So many things that I would usually. Oh, okay, and here I was just not paying attention. Great job, Razzmann. This is why deck building can be is just so crucial, because if you screw up relatively simple things like that, it just messes your whole thing up. Fuck me, man. The helicopter losses are a different story, though. I had like no man pad here. I would love to put like a man pad in this town, right? Because I kind of have, you kind of have to expect this shit. Don't shoot. Yeah, you got mortar down. Maybe I can get like a lever 2. Never mind. Let's try it again because I want to use the Orkan. I'm just in such a horrible position right now. Lost so much, I killed so little. Oh, I didn't even get to kill the... How did it die? How did it die? Did the mortar round kill? Oh, Milan, no, there was a Milan there, right. And now I don't have, I guess I have BRDM 2s, right? But I don't even have a snatch card. It's like, you know, prime, oh, let me just kill 5-pointers like that, you know? I don't have a unit like that anymore. Why do you have to build legs like this? This is not even meant to be as a bad deck challenge. God dang it. Oh, you didn't have time to aim long enough. Grigorich. And I have no indirect fire against infantry, right? This cluster is useless against infantry, and infantry right now is actually my biggest issue. Because I don't have good direct fire support either in this deck. The Plowman is just such a good tool. It seems like actually... Okay. Good that you didn't fire on your own despite having range. Nice. This is really funny. And sad, but also really funny. How am I supposed to win this? I mean, the neat thing is I'm not, right? To quote Invincible. That's the neat part, we don't. I guess, I mean, this is decent fire support, right? But when it comes to forest fights, right? Moto decks don't have the BPTs, BTRTs, you know, M84As even, or CEVs that you'd like as forest fights, fire support. Turn your weapon off. I don't want you to shoot immediately. Okay, so here's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that there's no further reinforcements down here, but it's all going down to Dimitri, which is why I'm gonna cross here. It's dangerous, but I feel like it's safer than trying to cross here where the stuff is being spawned. It is a gamble, but I don't have enough time, right? It's already 15 minutes in, and bad position. I think I gotta spam prams. Get your tad bit back. The decent thing is, Dutch German doesn't have great planes against moto decks, right? But the best planes are like Peace Rhines and OCUs and anti-tank and ASFs. So I shouldn't have to worry too much about planes. Mostly helicopters, but they can be managed. As long as I am decent with my AA. Should get a header. I want to make use of my Orkan. I need to like have a reasonable idea of where tanks and shit are. Still need some. Let's get some Bretska Pesh like in this town. Hem's being retreated. Even get any XP a tiny bit. Probably damage the Hems. You're spotted. This AMX-13, that thing's horrible as well. And we're dead, right? That thing is so ridiculous. Just cluster this. No, not in a Gazella. Why would you put this in a Gazella? This can't do anything when it lands. They're slow and they can't fly it. At least put in Senke for sneaking. Ah. Got those. Put them in the back here. Martyr 2, huh? Oh, that's good. Need a Proletary 90. Where there are my plans. Okay. You're being moved back. Shoot at them, yeah. Oh, really lucky there for a second. Oh. Ah, now we're back in action. Yes. Okay, move. Don't let them know you're spotted. We know where the fob is, but it's so irrelevant for us. Oh, careful with this. There's a lot of... Somehow those prams are still alive. No! That's infantry. No, Orkan, don't. Just try to cross here, I guess. Fuck it. Anyone, whatever. Fucking minimum range. So big on that thing. But keep using those, they're just with the extra HP so good in a defensive position. Fly you. Cluster this again, I guess. Whenever you're ready, but I presume that vehicles are gonna be stationed down there for the foreseeable future. AA is pretty weak though. AA is pretty weak by looks of it. Try to bomb this. Okay. Bad boys. And I will need more, I think. You're turned off. Get you a bit back so you can shoot better into the side here. But there's also the Martyr as well. Let's not forget about that. There's these frickers. Get help with the Type 71. Is there the Martyr? No, there's not. It's Panzergrunts. That's dangerous. Let's bomb them. Already dead as well. God dang it, man. We need our own mortars as well. Oh my god, that's where the mother is. Fuck me. What do I even get against this, man? Dude, I don't have an M35, right? That died. But because I'm an idiot. Wait, please get into the town here. Can stun it to death, I suppose. There's all those MX-13s. Fuck these guys. Hit them so much. Please don't be like that. There's another Gepard. Well, it's basically shooting at the helicopter. Oh, never mind. There's Hawks. Oh, they both missed. So I should be... Yeah, I'm alive at least. I did not pay any attention to where they were firing from those I think from like back there. Let's try. Let's just give it a shot. And oh, that's a Leopard 1. Interesting. All right, we spotted that earlier. I was just blind. Get the infantry, please. Oh, the smoke. It's good, but not... Well, not quite good enough, but still good. Well, it is good enough for him. Not good enough to not get shot at, but good enough to still get in there. That's a problem for us. And Sotorib 95 is just so little. My proletariat aren't upgraded either, right? So there's no way they can keep up with them either. 5, I suppose. But these guys are still alive. Well, infantry and CV are almost certainly in there. Oh my god. Took forever to swap buildings. You're spotted. Did they move Rican infantry in there? Like Husaren? Well, it's already spotted. Guess there could be something in here. Then, yeah. No, it has to be like in there. And Orkan is so underwhelming. So awkward to use. Just it's like the stats on this are fine, right? They're weaker in the Smash, but you get 2 per card, right? That is fine. Problem is just it's so cumbersome to use. Long aim time, really long minimum range, right? Really big minimum range. Or maybe it's in here? I'm not sure if that's enough to spot me out. I mean, I presume those are Eod Hogs, but maybe for the Gepard we can get a kill in. Oh, that's where the Leopards are. Up. I have what, 20% ECM or 30? 20, yeah. Those are the mortars. Come on, just enter the building, please. Enter the building? Please? Or just don't, I guess. Whatever. I used one summon, already got I guess I got a good chunk of damage on one of the Hawks or something. If I had gotten a kill, I would have gotten a lot more. If not even an up bet already. I mean, this is over. As soon as the CV moves in there, I won't be able to get him out there again, right? But we'll see. I did not pay attention to it. That's where the Gepard is, I guess. We can try that. Orkan is a lot better in like team games and such, where cumbersomeness isn't as big of a deal, and stalemates happen a lot more with big tanks and such. For 1 versus 1s, it's just so cumbersome. Problem is I can't even like. Let's just see if we can walk in there. But we're not gonna. I'd be surprised if there's nothing to defend them. But what am I gonna do with the Sanka instead? I could move over there, but I'm not sure if it would take ages again, and you know. Hello, Stotorpen. Oh, I'm pretty sure I never killed his mother. I just realized. Oh God. Oh, hello. Funny. Actually, really look at them. Oh my God, the tab 71s. There it is, the mother. Oh God, I'm gonna die because. I feel like at this point moving the Sankei out is actually giving them away. Because then he might actually spot the move across. Because right now his UI will tell him that those 2 units are spotted. I mean, you also just see the plane, right? Oh my God, what is there? It just... Is it a manpad that just crit me? Not my supplies? It's against the Geneva Convention. Right now, here's the smart thing. Oh, it's the great. What we should do. We should keep a Gallop ready for the incoming CV to spot it and kill it with the Gallop. Like, if he continues to take so long to get the CV in here, it would be our chance. Shit, that's actually really bad. I do have exceptional stealth, but it'll only get you so far. But I think he doesn't. If he realizes those are spotted, then it should give it away. But maybe he doesn't. Maybe he doesn't quite realize that. The thing is with the Gallop, I can't circle it, right? There's only a time on target of 60 seconds. It's actually really difficult to get this done, but let's just wait and see if the Sankai are getting found out anyway in the first place. Okay, I still have this. It's important. Move the hind over to the left. Okay, let's get another hind. Oh, I think he realized. Ah, he realized. With you, I think that was the incoming CV. I did not quite catch what type of CV. I don't expect it to be an infantry CV. Okay, hold on. I think I would be able to spot if it comes down here. It could give me a hint as to what it is. Oh, you're not those prams. You're the different prams. Maybe it was not the CV either way. This is also not the CV. Never mind, it is. It totally is. You know what? I don't think there's actually any time to lose. I think we have to go for it. There's no point in trying to get the protective plane, seat, or anything else. That's where they're firing from. Only at the other prams, right? I do have some other prams here. There you go. I still don't think it's enough, though. As much as I'd love it to be. It's also uncertain how to properly assault this. And give it a shot, right? Get these prams in order. Smoke this. Just smoke this off. Smoke this off. You even get any damage in here? Oh, you got up? I think you actually killed something. Would you look at that? Rams are a godsend. Oh my god, just look at all this shit. Also, pretty much they're just melting stuff. Oh wow, look at this trailer go, just double tapping. Is it up at it? It's not even up at it! Look at the... It's actually crazy luck. But it's a counter-offensive. Boom! Oh, the dinos. Oh god, I have like nothing to stop this. I have to use my bomber here. You have like no... Oh god, just... Change altitude, please. Oh, look at that. Oh! Maybe I didn't need to. In hindsight, I didn't need to. In hindsight, I didn't need to. That might really come back to bite me in my ass, losing that plane. Because I might have not needed to use that. Oh well. I think that's a beautiful wargame though. I have polos to like... Okay, that's a vehicle. Go, 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 go. Very fast missiles. I still have the Orca in here. But there's still Razzmann in there. Careful with this. That's it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's get inside like that. Oh god, it's just getting wrecked by vehicles here and my own fires. I'm still slowing. Come on, that's it. That's the thing, right? There you go. Oh boy. But keep firing in there. And you're doing a good job there. need to kill those because they're gonna be fast. Nice, they're dead. Orcan, you're firing. Still have this here against this bow, sure. We probably need our own spare CV here. But it's an anti-tank bow. Did you really survive an Orcan? Never mind, the Orcan is garbage. Holy shit! I'm actually so mad. That Orca not killing might have cost us the game. I mean, there's a lot of situations, right, that could have changed this position. If we sit at our MiG-29 right now, right, stuff like that, of course, is very, very big too. But how did it not kill that? How did it not kill that? It has one top armor. That's actually revolting. I mean, maybe it wasn't here, but I don't think it is. We saw it move in there. That is proper, oh crap. Turn you off. It's a Gepard, it's a Hawk. Might as well use our Kadid and try to kill the Hawk there. That is proper frustrating. Yeah, there's no way of coming back. Oh well. We gave it a roll. I think we did a reasonable chance of coming back after the botched opener. A reasonable try at coming back. Still though, this deck could have been built so much better and we would have had a better time. Right? And there's lever one in case this dies, right? So, but okay, assuming we had killed it with our first try, right? The lever would have only moved in just now and it would have given him 45 points ish. I think we could have gotten a draw out of it. Had I just managed to kill the thing with the Orcan. Doesn't even look like it got any damage in. Oh fuck. I mean, maybe there was a secondary... No! If there was a secondary infantry CV and we had that damage, we still would have gotten XP on this thing, right? Just from damaging the actual vehicle CV, if in case there was a backup CV. So we just didn't hit it? Really? Just frustrating. That thing is so inconsistent. Alright, well, GG, well played. We made it close, right? I was ready to give up essentially 15 minutes in. We made it close, and guess we can be sort of happy with that. Would have preferred to win, but for that we would have had to play better and play a better deck. Like, holy smokes. Or can kill the Gepard actually, huh? Hey, huh? Oh no, that's MiG-29. I thought this still belonged to the Druk, that part of the kill list. I was so confused there. That OCU kill was so funny though. Polo killed my own Fabs. It's pretty cool. Not. Well, no offense, but I'm happy that I don't have to play this deck again. Do I have a Entente Motor deck? Here. And this is how I would have built it, right? I would have had Mi-17s, upweighted shock infantry. I would have had a Plummen. Oh god, I put in this drop too. What am I doing to my life? I'd had the Specialnies, Isvidiaches, the Greyhounds, Gamma 2. I would have had more fun with this deck. I still wouldn't have. I mean, I still would not have had a L17K, but not having the Arcane meant I wouldn't have had to use my artillery behind my spawn, and thus could have used the plan more forward and it wouldn't have died to the escort. What errata demonstrantem. Gosh darn it. Alright, well, this is not the deck that I played. The horrible deck that I played, no offense, but all offense intended, was this thing. And yeah, like, but just is okay. No, not intentionally trying to BM here, but is the Hera really the only thing in this deck that is upvetted? Drug, not upvetted. Brutskapesh, not upvetted. We said Kari, not upvetted. Proletary 90, not upvetted. Proletary 90, not upvetted. Never, nope, nope, nope. Nothing here is upvetted. Comes to the base regular veterancy. Tanks, not upvetted. We can't upvet them, whatever. These are not upvetted. This is not upvetted. Nope. This only has. There's 2 units that got upvetted in this deck. It's a Su7. It's the hair. Su7 makes a lot of sense. You should upvet this. Hera? I mean, sure, go ahead. But why? Why is this one of the only 2 units being upvetted? Where this is the unit where probably the unit where it matters almost the least. Infantry benefit quite a bit. AA benefits. Mortar, okay, might be the other unit, and it did not get upvetted. Or can it benefits, but you lose a lot of availability, so fair enough. Tanks would have benefited. Even they would benefit because then it would at least increase the chance to hit with the RPG-7, which is because them hitting or not hitting is a huge deal against literally any vehicle, because being able to hit at least a 5-pointer will massively reduce their chance of dying. Because if they miss like the first shot against the 50 cal 5-pointer, even with only one armor, there's a good chance they'll die. So even they, I think, would benefit more. BRDM2, easily. Maybe not a Rakatash. Then again, it has pretty bad base accuracy, so actually it probably would. Helicopters would. L18 would. These 2 would benefit, but you don't. It is probably the second least important unit to upvet in this entire deck. The only unit where I would say there's less benefit to upvetting it is the Pram, and then there's like 3 units where you wouldn't upvet it, not because they don't benefit, but because of availability. I think other than that, there is like the all. Maybe I'm just getting trolled here. Don't take it personal, right? Again, um, you play to have fun, but this made me lose my mind because it's not an intentionally bad deck that is built bad. And it's not like an absolute horrible deck, but when you're playing against very good players, these changes or these things matter, right? So, yeah. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will hopefully see you in the next one. Bye bye.